Welcome back, guys, to another exciting video of the Bridgewater Triangle Paranormal Investigators. Tonight we are back out here at Camp Titicut for another exciting investigation. And guys, this was a native reservation and also a native burial ground. And in the year 1946, they did an archaeology dig right here, and they recovered all kinds of remains as well as artifacts such as jewelry and pottery.
People have actually heard King Philip's body parts rustling around in these woods, trying to form itself back together again.
Right, and that's according to folklore, because King Philip was actually shot through his heart by John Alderman, accompanied by Benjamin Church at Mount Hope in Rhode Island, not here at Camp Titicut. So I'm not really sure what people are hearing in these woods. Maybe it's an animal, but that doesn't mean that King Philip's presence is not out here. In the 1930s, when Camp Titicut was an all-boys summer camp, a young boy was swimming in the pond and drowned. Ever since, people have witnessed seeing the presence of this young boy, as well as Native Americans in the woods. And here we are, guys, at the Taunton River that flows through Camp Titicut. And the last time we were here, we picked up the strange EVP of someone saying either no or don't or go. I'm not really sure, so we could continue our investigation right here by this river after we head over to the pond. And here we are, guys, over by the pond where the little boy had drowned quite some time ago, right here. And the last time we were here, remember we picked up that strange scream?
It could have been a cat in heat.
That's true, it could have been. So I think maybe we'll do a spirit box session right here and ask some questions and find out who he really is. You hear that? Yeah. It sounds like someone screaming. You hear that shit, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? We wish to communicate with the young boy who had the accident in the pond. I have a device on the ground. It will let us know if you're here with us. It lights up pretty colors. We can make a game of it. If you touch it, it will light up purple. If you feel uncomfortable with us being here, then all you have to do is walk by it a good distance and it will light up green. We just have a lot of questions, and we were hoping you can give us some answers.
I'm not moving.
He did it.
Right
He
here.
did it. Okay, very good. Very good. So, you're a little nervous with us here. Okay, I get it. My name is Harry.
My name is Paul.
We're not going to hurt you. Maybe we can help you move on. I'm going to use a device that's going to be kind of loud, but it will help us understand what you're saying. So don't be alarmed by the noise, okay? Can you tell us your name? Who's that?
It's right there, not too far from
Sound
us.
like someone stepping on a twig.
Yeah. That's exactly what it sounded like. How old were you when you drowned in this pond?
That sounded like a turtle.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah. What kind of games were you playing in the water? Did you play Marco Polo?
What did you do here after summer camp?
Did they have arts and crafts? Archery, maybe?
Capture the flag?
Did you go horseback riding? That's always fun. If you played any games here, can you touch that device?
Do you feel alone?
He touched it.
Yep.
He came close to it. That means yes.
The two lights went off, green and
And yellow, yep.
yeah.
So you feel alone. That means yes. Okay.
Why do you feel alone?
Are you on the other side with your mommy and daddy? I'm gonna assume no.
That would be my assumption. You don't have to feel alone.
We're here to visit with you.
Is it okay if we visit with you? If yes, can you touch that device?
Or just go near it. Can you tell us what year you drowned? I know it was in the 1930s.
We're here to help you.
What can we do to help you move on? Did you have any brothers or sisters? Can you tell us the names of your parents? You don't have to be afraid of us. How about you just come over to us and touch that device? Can you do that? He did it. He did it. Very good. Very good. You're doing very good.
Thank you.
What grade were you in? I'm not getting anything on this.
I know, but he's doing everything with the REM Pod, though. That's different.
Yeah. It's almost as if he can't speak with us for some reason.
If you're in trouble, can you touch that device again? I just saw a flicker. And I got it right here on camera.
Okay.
There it goes again. He's in trouble.
How is it that you're in trouble? Can you try to concentrate your energy and speak with me?
Is someone stopping you from talking to us? If they are, can you touch that device again?
Is there something stopping your soul from moving on? If so, can you touch that device?
There it goes again.
And right when it went off,
Yeah.
the temperature is definitely fluctuating on this.
Oh, yeah.
There
Oh,
it
my
goes.
goodness, yeah.
There it goes again. Can you tell us how you drowned? Obviously, you could swim if you were in the water. Or maybe you just weren't a very good swimmer. It is now the year of 2023. It's been quite some time that you've passed away. I want you to understand that. If you see a white light, can you step in front of it? So we got a lot of good responses.
Yeah, we
over there by
really
the
did.
pond. Yeah. So I wonder if the young boy will try to follow us.
Yeah, I think so, because he did say that he felt alone, and he was comfortable enough with us to touch the REM pod.
True.
So he just may.
Will you come over and play with us?
Fluctuator.
Maybe we can play a game. You can play hopscotch for those green dots. .3.
See this here?
What?
Sound like a scream.
Maybe you can come over and run around.
You hear that? Sound like something come from there, and then all of a sudden something came from over there.
Yeah, I heard a thump.
Yeah.
I don't hear it now.
No.
Could be a deer.
Could be. This place is probably loaded with deer, so.
So we just heard something in the woods over there, and it could be an animal, and that's probably a prime example of what people are hearing in the woods when they think it's King Philip's body parts wrestling around trying to form back together again. Trying to do a thermal recording to see if I can capture any animals in these woods. It's not picking anything up though. Nothing. What? What's up?
Sound like two more screams. Remember over there I told you I heard a scream? I just heard two over there.
How far down?
It came from a distance. Sound like a kid, but I can't be positive.
You know what? We're near the pond, too, where he drowned. We're on
Yeah.
the other side.
That's the third scream I heard. The first one was, ah! This one here was, ah! Ah! Maybe he tried to get our attention.
I don't know.
He sees us walking away, maybe that's what he's doing.
What? I heard that. It's coming from down here.
Yeah.
I heard it. So we just discovered that there is houses over there. So it might have been coming from over there.
Yeah, kids messing around or something.
Oh.
Huh?
I'm hearing a scream now coming from this way.
I thought I heard something, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Site 2, and it's leading us back to the pond. That's where I heard the scream. I just heard that same scream that we heard years ago. So here we are back at Site 2. And this is where...
And back to the pond.
Yeah, this is where we heard the screams.
It's about 100 feet from here, so.
Coming from this pond.
Yeah.
This is where it came from, right here.
Yeah.
Back to the pond.
Sound like coming from the other side, too.
I doubt it's another stray cat, Paul.
Yeah, that's too much of a coincidence. There's no way.
So we're gonna follow this trail around to the other side of the pond, because that's where we're hearing the scream come from. That was a frog.
Yeah, he's right there. I see him. Poor thing, I almost stepped on him. You got your camera running?
Camera's rolling. Hear that shit?
Yeah.
This is where I heard the scream, right here. We're directly on the other side of the pond, too, guys.
Weird, the little boy wouldn't talk to us, but he could scream.
I know.
I don't get it.
Very weird. We're just gonna walk around the pond. We don't mean you any harm. So we did a complete 360 around the pond, and we didn't see anything, but we heard that scream again.
5 times we heard that.
Well, the first couple times it may have been coming from the residential area, but definitely not the rest of the times. So we came to the conclusion that the spirit of this young boy who's haunting this camp is of an intelligent spirit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send a raft to the middle of the pond, and we have a rope attached to it. And hopefully this young boy will climb into the raft and we can pull him to safety. And we also have all our equipment set up, so if he does hop in the raft, we'll know if he's inside. And I'm also gonna fire up the EM pump to give him some energy. We're sending out a raft to you. You can hop inside and we'll bring you to safety. I got a toy for you to play with that's in the raft. If you touch it, it will light up pretty colors. It will let us know that you're aboard. Can you do that?
Climb on the boat for safety. Can you do that for us?
We got a device inside that will give you energy. You can save yourself if you get into the raft.
You'll no longer be in the water.
You'll be able to move on and be with your mother and father, and your brothers and sisters if you had any. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to bring you to safety. All right, the raft is floating out more towards the middle, which is good. So he might not be in the water right now at this current time. We got the geophone set up and the REM Pod set up over there.
You just see that, dude?
What?
I just saw something light up over there, about the size of a golf ball.
That's strange because over here across the river I saw the same thing. And
Yeah.
it looked like a golf ball size too.
Yeah, that's what I saw over here. It looked like it came from the other side of the river.
Very strange.
Who's out here with us tonight?
My name's Harry, and this is Paul.
What is your name? Can you tell me how many souls are out here with us tonight?
Can you walk in front of that device over there on the ground, if you're able to? Or can you walk over to my friend Paul? Let's see if that REM pod goes off.
That's what we're hoping, yeah. Can you touch this device right here?
I have a question. Were you yelling don't, or go, or no?
2 years ago, we were out here. We heard somebody say one of those three words.
What words were they? Which one?
Can you sit down right here with me? Is Chief Mediclement out here with us tonight? Sounds like they're talking amongst themselves.
I know, I did hear that.
Yeah. Maybe they're just figuring out whether or not they should talk to us or something. I don't know. How many are buried here? Do you feel comfortable that we're here? We come in peace.
Can you walk over to us, please?
No.
I know, I heard that. Someone just said on the spirit box, no.
Yeah.
Why not?
Is this where you used to kayak? In this river?
Are you sure you don't want to have a seat next to one of us? We're friendly people. We're not going to harm you. So, how high up was that light you saw?
Maybe 3 feet off the ground.
From the river?
Yeah.
From the embankment?
Yeah. Look, it was definitely coming from the other side of the river.
Yep.
But it couldn't have been more than 3 feet up.
When I saw it, it was way
Up higher?
Up high in the trees, yeah.
Whoa.
So that's strange.
Big time.
And it wasn't a light bug because it was the size of a golf ball.
Yeah.
We both saw it.
Yeah.
And guys, that's not the first time we've seen an orb that size before. We saw one before that same size over by Lake Titicut in the Hockomock Swamp.
Do you think it could be their souls restless from being dug up?
That's true. Their remains were dug up. And maybe that's what people are hearing. Maybe it's the rest of the natives' body parts rustling around in the woods trying to be put back together again. Maybe.
Sounds about right. Do you have any plans on harming us? Are we heading toward you?
Are we in danger? Can you tell us if your presence is stuck out here? Can you tell us how you passed away? Did anyone pass away from King Philip's War? Maybe you could tell us what kind of artifacts were buried under these grounds? Did Chief Anawan or Chief Metacomet camp out here?
We didn't get much tonight on the spirit box, but we got a lot on the REM Pod.
Yeah, we did.
And that never happens.
Before we go, can you let us know if you're here? So guys, we're leaving Camp Titicut. We're going to go back and review the footage and see what we came up with, but definitely an interesting night.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, both me and Paul witnessed, coming from the other side of the Taunton River, the strange light hovering above the tree lines.
You just see that, dude?
What?
I just saw something light up over there, about the size of a golf ball.
That's strange because over here, across the river, I saw the same thing. And
Yeah.
it looked like a golf ball size, too. And as we were investigating over by the river, we managed to capture someone whistling. Now, it's best heard with headphones on, and we were the only ones out there, so we can definitely classify this whistling as an EVP, but from who, we don't know. And that's not the first time we captured an EVP over by that river. We managed to record this gem back in 2020. Now let's talk about this young boy who had drowned. Unfortunately, we have no information about him except for his age. A young boy did respond over the spirit box saying that he was 6 years old when we had asked him how old he was.
How old were you when you drowned in this pond?
But he didn't say anything else for the rest of the night. That was until Paul had asked, "Is there someone stopping you from talking to us?" And a young boy did respond back saying, "Yes." And we don't know who or why they won't let the young boy speak to us.
Is someone stopping you from talking to us?
But what's interesting is he was able to communicate with us by only using the REM pod, and that's a perfect way for communication if you're trying to keep low key. If you feel uncomfortable with us being here, then all you have to do is walk by it a good distance and it will light up green.
I'm not moving.
He did it. He did it.
Do you feel alone?
He touched it.
Yep.
He came close to it. That means yes.
The two lights went off, green and
And yellow, yep.
yeah. If you're in trouble, can you touch that device again?
Is there something stopping your soul from moving on? If so, can you touch that device? And right when it went off,
Yeah.
the temperature is definitely fluctuating on this.
Oh, yeah.
There
Oh,
it
my
goes.
goodness, yeah.
There it goes again. Now, in 2020, we heard a scream coming from the pond. And yes, we debunked it as a cat in heat. We actually thought it might even be a fisher cat, even though no one in Massachusetts has ever even seen one, due to its secretive nature and solitary habits. You hear that shit, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Now, the other night, we heard a similar scream. Oh, I'm hearing a scream now coming from this way. Site 2, and it's leading us back to the pond. That's where I heard the scream.
Got your camera on?
Camera's rolling. Hear that shit?
Yeah.
So we think the young boy is trapped in the water, and these screams are from him drowning since he's not a good swimmer. And unfortunately, we learn that we can never be there at the exact precise time to pull him to safety by using a raft, so that way he can move on. And as sad as it is, the presence of this young boy will always remain at Camp Titicut.